My first memory of pizza would be with my father and my brothers. He would make pizza on the weekends. It became a bit of a ritual through my childhood. There's a certain flair and dance to making pizza which really drew me to making pizza, you know? Like, I grew up skateboarding a lot, and skateboarding is very stylistic in terms of the way people do it and the way people skateboard, and I found making pizza is very like that. We have our partner farm, Powella, which do all our buffalo milk products. So we have stracciatella, we have burrata, we have the buffalo mozzarella. Not just trying to get the best ingredients from all over the world, but to try and use, you know, what's right in front of you and utilize the things from your local area and supporting local suppliers and producers. They're good and it makes it unique to what you're doing.
So they get the milk in fresh every day and then they add rennet to it, which splits the whey and the curd. Then they're adding hot water to help make the curd malleable, to which then they are stretching and folding until it gets to a point where they can then ball it. From that point, once balled, they then cool it down. I see the dough as a blank canvas and you can paint with whatever toppings you put on.
Starting point is always the dough. Starts with water, we get it to a certain temperature depending on all the external temperatures. And then we're adding our sourdough, we're mixing, letting it get nice and frothy and bubbly. And then adding all the flour in all at once, mixing that for about 6 minutes till it's all combined and you start to get this nice pumpkin shape on the dough, and then adding your salt. Once the dough's finished, goes out on the bench to rest. And then cutting and rolling that into balls, 270 to 280 grams. And then that goes into the cool room to bulk ferment for 24 to generally 36 hours with our dough before it's used. After that point, you know, we're prepping a lot of the stuff that goes on the pizza, the tomato sauce, and just salt, olive oil, and just blending that together. We cut the buffalo mozzarella and let it strain out a bit so it doesn't end up so wet all over the pizza, you know? Cooking pizza in the first part of the day is always difficult. The oven's at its peak, the stones are super hot. When you cook it and it's at its perfect point, they have this moisture to them, but they're dry. It's really hard to explain how it just pops, you know? What I like on pizza is kind of a bit more minimal. I try not to overload the pizza with too many toppings and too much this. I think every time you buy the pizza, you want something a little bit different with each bite.
You cook the pizza, which takes 90 seconds, and they eat the pizza, which takes 10 minutes. All this hours of work is basically gone away within a small fraction of that time and then repeated.